Eddie says the disease has been in the country for the past 40 years. He says the rapid spread of the bacteria warranted that it be made a notifiable disease in December last year. The disease has already killed 180 people. The health minister says strong action must be taken against those responsible.
There is no way we are going to keep quiet. Laws are available to take people to account, and they are going to be punished in terms of the available legislation. There's no question that that's going to happen.
Opposition parties are also on the same page. They also want frequent inspections in factories dealing with food processing.
These factories should have been inspected every 3 months by an environmental health inspector. But were they? Perhaps the minister can inform us. I raise this, Minister, because the responsibility of environment health inspections was dissolved from a national level to that of municipalities.
Both Rainbow Chicken and Enterprise Food must come here and account why did they not follow HACCP rules? Why do they not follow the South African government and international food safety regulations? We need to hold them accountable, Minister, and these people need to be prosecuted.
The corporate entities involved with the spread of this bacterium into South Africa must bear the legal responsibilities and consequences of their actions. No amount of false legal poetry can absolve them from bearing prime responsibility for the deaths and continued ill health of those affected.
There must be compensation. These companies, I must agree with my colleague from the EFF, they must be held liable. And the arrogant attitude of Enterprise Foods, where they are saying they are not held, must not be tolerated.
South Africa has got 1 environmental health practitioner for every 30,000 people, which is 3 times fewer practitioners than the recommendations by the World Health Organization.
It is clear that regular inspections of abattoirs and all role players in the food value chain is not taking place as it should.
We are deeply concerned that the food safety standards of some South African manufacturers is well below par, and this is totally unacceptable. The department must ensure that more environmental health inspectors are employed to do spot checks.
The culpability of enterprise cannot be overlooked. It has the duty and responsibility to provide commodities of good quality and standard in keeping with the international obligations. Indeed, heads must roll.
Motsoaledi says the role of health inspectors rests with incapacitated municipalities, but he wants this to change.
We do have a shortage, yes, of 3,300 environmental health practitioners. So we would like that part of the Constitution to be looked at and the work of health inspectors be brought to us.
Motsoaledi says they are also prepared to assist the families of the deceased and affected patients with any legal action against the affected companies. Pulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.